Hey YouTube, recently finished my gaming PC, editing PC rebuild. It's in the same case, but all the components inside are different. So I'm going to give you a quick walk around of the case, what's inside of it, and the components that I have on my desktop for editing. Up top, I have the NZXT Sentry 2 fan controller. This is a good fan controller. It can control up to 5 fans with temperatures for each one of the 5 fans. As you can see, I do not have a CD drive. Right now, there's really no need for me to have a CD drive. I rarely used one. All games are downloadable online and you do not need a CD for. I publish all my videos online. I don't burn them to DVDs. And if I do need a CD drive, it's not going to take that long to hook it up. On the side here, I have this little key lock thing. I'll show you close up a little bit after. This toggles on and off the power button. When this is in the sideways position, the power button works. When it's up, power button doesn't work at all. This is so I can lock my case down and no one will be able to power it on, change anything in my system when I'm not around. Moving to the bottom of the drive base, I have an XSPC pump and reservoir combo. And as you can see, I've done custom lighting inside the case. These are with LED strips. They're called SMD strips. They're used a lot in car interior decorating and crown molding decorated in hotels and stuff. They're very bright, very low power consuming, and they're a lot easier to work with than cathode tubes as far as where you want to go with detail. So I was able to put red ones in the sides and blue in the middle here. Each color, red, blue, blue underneath, and ultraviolet, is controlled by a separate toggle switch under the bottom here. So I can toggle each one of the colors I want on, do different color schemes if I want. So it gives me a lot of options there. Up top, just got a Logitech G930 headset. I like the audio that it produces, does a great sound reproduction, and it's very noise canceling, very comfy. Next I'm going to bring you over to my desk space and show you what I got over there. So I have a USB 2.0 multi-card reader and 2 USB 3.0 card readers. This allows me to transfer 3 SD cards, CF cards, whatever at a time. These two can dump a 16 gig card in 4 to 5 minutes. These things are extremely fast. I'm loving these things so far. Got my terabyte external hard drive for backups of everything that I have. And then I got a JVC DV and mini DV tape deck for the few times that I actually need to edit with mini DV. It's becoming less and less, but still just in case. Got an Asus 24-inch 1080p monitor, Logitech webcam, and then Logitech gaming keyboard and mouse. Gonna put you back on the tripod as I take the side panel off, and then I'll give you a little show around the inside. So here on the side panel, you can see the LED light strips that I have. I soldered them all, installed them all myself, and then they're all quick connected on so I can take the panel off, but I don't really need to right now. So starting over on the right hand side at the hard drive cage, I have a Western Digital Black Cavalier hard drive for all my video, all my programs. This is pretty much my normal use hard drive. It's a very fast drive. It's a SATA 3, so it can do theoretically up to 6 gigabits a second. Very fast drive. It used to be fairly cheap, but because of the tsunami that happened in Japan months ago, its price have gone up to like $300 or something like that. Below that, I have my boot drive, which is a Crucial 64 gigabyte SSD. This thing is blazing fast. I have my operating system and all my video editing software on this SSD, so it makes that all happen very fast. Moving over to my motherboard, now I have a Gigabyte Z68X motherboard, 16 gigs of Corsair Vengeance RAM, very fast RAM, like it a lot. I have a dual 120 radiator after my CPU, and then a single 140 radiator after my graphics cards. My graphics cards, both of them are EVGA GTX570s. They're overclocked from the stock core speed of 732 megahertz. They're overclocked to 895 megahertz. Both of them are water cooled with EK water blocks. The temperatures playing games stays down to like 38 degrees Celsius. Does a great job cooling them. Granted, it's winter here and it's not hot in my house, but it does an amazing job pulling the heat away from these cards. Underneath my XSPC water block, I have the Intel i5 2500K that's overclocked from the stock speed of 3.3 gigahertz up to 4.5 gigahertz. It's only a 4-core processor. I wish it was a 6-core or a 4-core with hyper-threading for video, but it does the job. Down at the bottom of the case, I have my Corsair Ajax 1050. This is a 1050 watt power supply by Corsair. Very good modular power supply. Does a great job with cable management and powers a lot. So this is the little overview of my computer. It's taken a little bit to build, but it's come along nicely. Comment, rate, subscribe, tell me what you think about this thing, any changes. But this is it so far. It's ever changing. Almost weekly I'm putting something new into this. See ya.